Hello. So we're here. Hello there and welcome. Here, Danny Nadalko with today's live, and not only a live, but our health talk. And it is a pleasure to be here connected with you. We are on Instagram. Let me check. Yes, we are on Instagram. Give us a minute. We're trying to get all of the cameras connected properly. Yes. Okay. So we're live. And hello there and welcome. And as you're joining here, either on Instagram or in any other platform, I'm going to invite you to let me know where is that you're connecting from. Type number one if you are watching live, number two if you're watching a replay. We're also here on Zoom. We had a little bit of a delay due to some of the updates on Zoom, but we're here and we're doing really good. So today, I'm gonna be talking about, and our apologies to all of our friends on Zoom. We had a disruption in some of the updates that they did to Zoom, but I'm here back, on Zoom. So, anyways, if you are watching live, please type number one, type number two if you're watching on a replay. Today, I have a big surprise to all of our friends, who are connecting to get some information about beauty and especially some of our great products that we have. Today, we're going to be talking about a product that I love. Let me see. Maria is connecting live. Maria, do you need me to add you to the translations? Let me know.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, perfect. And I am very sorry about the delay. We just had some disruption with Zoom and we needed to update, the platform. So anyways, I added you to the translations. So there's Hungarian translations. We are here on Instagram as well and the other
All of me.
platforms as well. What is that? All good? Yes? All right, so we also have our friends here from New Hope Wellness. Hello there and welcome, my friends on New Hope Wellness. Today, I would love for you to tell me here in the chat, and also I'm seeing here all of my friends from Instagram. Hello there and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about a product that I really love, that I really not only love, but I is one of my favorites. And maybe I don't know how many of you type here in the chat number three if you have tried if you have ever tried Vita C powder. Type number three here in the chat. Let me see who said me. Type number three. Let me see. Type number three if you are actually able to try this product. Let me see who said me. All right. Type number three here in the chat. Let me see. Okie doke. Perfect. Yes. Alrighty. So I am going to tell you today, Ilona, Maria, who else? Who else have tried this product? We have people here on Instagram, also on Facebook that have tried our product. I'm going to tell you. I'm gonna be bringing our PowerPoint today, and I have a big surprise. I have a big surprise for those of you who are in Europe. If you're in Europe, say hi. I'm here in Europe. And by Europe, I mean, the European Union. If you're in Serbia, well, that's, Europe, we count as, all of our, countries where we ship out of Slovenia. So if you're in Europe, just let me know here because we have a special surprise. Tomorrow, we're going to be turning on a special promo for Europe. And this is due to the upcoming holidays that everybody's wanting to give gifts to family. And one second, perfect, yes. And it's gonna be really great. So if you are in Europe, I'm gonna just, I wish we had some music on the background. Maria's in Hungary. There's other people also in Europe. We're gonna be turning on a big 40% off on all the Butters products. 40% off on all the Butters products on New Hope Global. We're gonna be having this promotion for the next few days. We're gonna turn it off very soon. It's gonna be like a surprise flash sale that is gonna be starting tomorrow. So make sure you get ready for that so you can try You Glow, you can try, the butters, the moisturizers, the serums, to try the butters like the belly butters and all the other things that are really, really good. And one product that I recommend that you try is the hair mask. Is really great. But today I'm gonna show you my slides. I'm gonna be talking about a product that I really love. And guess which one? Just type here in the chat if you know or you want to guess what product I'm going to be talking about. Let me see. Who wants to guess? And yes, we're going to roll back not the promotions, the giveaways. We're going to have one event a month that we're going to promote big time, where we're gonna be having a big giveaway of products, but that's not gonna be today. So let me see who is guessing what product we're coming out with, or what are we going to be talking about today. Let me see who wants to say me. Check. Who wants to guess what product is coming in? And I'm also going to give you another surprise, but probably at the end of this call, because I want to make sure that everybody comes on. Make sure that you call everybody on your team right now, that we're going to bring out something really good and you don't want to miss it. Let me see. All right. So let me check who's guessing. It is, and we have it here on the screen if you are on our Facebook group, and it's called The Hidden Power. The Hidden Power. And I think that this is one of my favorite products. All right, so I'm gonna share it here. And once you see it on the screen, just type here, I see it, or number four, in all the platforms, type number four, if you see these slides, at least on Zoom and okay, perfect. So today, I'm gonna I brought this here with me. I brought this glass, very beautiful water, very beautiful glass. I love it. It's just beautiful. And it has approximately 200 milliliters of water, as you can see. And I have the Hidden Power, Vita C. So if you're seeing it here on the screen, and if you've ever tried it, just type, I have tried it. I know that some of you have said I have tried it, and I have this scoop. And I want to, before I go further, I want to show you the instructions here. You need to fill it out, all the like 3/4 of the spoon that comes with, the Vita C. Let me show you. So you can see that this is 3/4. Maybe it's not well seen. Yes, it is 3/4. So it's not the entire scoop, because then you're going to overdose yourself. I mean, there's nothing going to happen to you, but you better not. Okay. I mean, so you can use your product properly. How much can you take? Somebody's asking. If it's 1,000 milligrams, at least in the United States, the maximum you can take, I think, is 3 grams. I do not recommend, if you are trying to achieve some results because of some special treatments, always consult a professional, a medical professional. All of the doctors in the US, they're like most likely holistic. What I've heard is in Europe, they're all against food supplements, which you need to find the right individual to talk to. But in reality, even in the EU, it's allowed to use over 1,000 grams per day. So I'm mixing it. You can see it. Recommendation. How many of you have tried this product? Let me see. Me. All right. So big recommendation. Thank you, Maria. This is from me. Recommendation is, this is warm. No, it's not warm water. It's cold water. So it takes a couple seconds to mix. And you can use 200 milligrams. You can, put xylitol or whatever else. I think it doesn't need any sweetener. But there are some people that add, honey or things like that. I personally don't like sugar, so I don't add anything, but it's up to you. Now, personal recommendation, if you have the ability to have warm water, and of course, not in a glass like this, but in a cup, 200 milligrams, just of 60-degree water, very warm, not hot, but warm. Why? Because you don't want to take away the strength of the product. And this will make the product mix a little bit faster. It doesn't make it stronger or better. It just helps you with the mixing of the product. So I'm going to tell you cheers and let's try. It's so good. You look at this. Those are the liposomes. Beautiful, beautiful. Tastes really great, like a lemonade, like orangey lemonade. And let's get into it. What is it good for? And what's the difference between this product and the liquid one? Well, the difference is very clear. I'm going to tell you what it is. The liquid product actually has half the strength of this one. So while you're taking 500 milligrams per day per dose on the liquid product, on the liquid Vita C, and also is only produced during the winter, this one you're taking 1,000 per serving and is 25 days. Is a supply for 25 days. So if you want to take 1,000 milligrams of the liquid Vita C, you will actually have to take 4 droppers, which means that you will only have 12 days. That is the difference. That's why, when we are getting Vita C powder, you're getting twice the strength of the dose. And if you want for it to last longer, you can actually do half of these, of course, half of the 3/4 of this spoon. And that's exactly 500 milligrams. So that is the difference. It is the strength. So while you have Vita C that is a bit cheaper, the one that is liquid, it's only 12 days compared to this one. So that's why there's a difference. So let's talk about this powder one and why I love it so much. Even, the other one is good, is great, it's like live liposomes, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I love taking this one because it's 1,000 milligrams. I love it. Plus, I really like the liquid. I like to take it like a lemonade. And I'm going to tell you one thing. When I get a cold or when I'm getting a little bit sick, instead of like doing regularly, I do teas, but I prepare this as a tea, but with not so much hot water. And then I mix 2 of these, which is 2 grams. So I mix 2 grams in 200 milliliters. I mix it really well. And I'm going to tell you one thing. You need to try it because you get a lot of energy. It's not caffeine. It's not something that is going to actually, get you, shaky or anything like that. But literally, it's like if you're having a pre-workout. And why do you feel energy? It's not because it has caffeine in it. It does not have caffeine at all. But what it does have the ability to create this energy in your body that you are going to be like, what's happening, what is happening in my body. You're going to feel this surge of energy that you wouldn't feel otherwise. And the reason why is because vitamin C, specifically liposomal vitamin C, is designed for you to actually get, the surge of energy. So let me see. Okay, so everybody's hearing me properly? Yes or no? All right. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Because people are saying that they cannot see. Yes, you can see me. All righty, perfect. Okay, so we're going to actually, yes, like there are some people having internet connection. These people are in another platform, but I'm very happy that we are here on Facebook and on Zoom. So we're gonna continue. What's the hidden power? And let's understand vitamin C. And uh, vitamin C is crucial not only for immunity, but also for our vitality, for energy, and beauty. So it has an enzyme cofactor. And vitamin C acts as if it's, one of those things that is igniting your entire biochemistry with different processes. So that's why whenever you take 1,000 milligrams, you feel super energized. You feel like, whoa, 300 enzymes are going inside of your body and they're working at a high speed level. So you feel like, woo, let's go. And it also helps you with the carnitine production, which is always crucial in the role of carnitine, which is processing proteins. And it helps you with providing energy to your cells, which is, in other words, I was telling you, that you feel energy, but not only energy, you are providing to your cells, because there's one different thing between getting caffeine or getting a tea or getting, I don't know, a thermogenic or any other product that has to do with your metabolism accelerating. This one works a bit different. Even though you feel like if you have a lot of energy, it actually has to do with your metabolism, with the fatty acids in your body actually converting into energy in your mitochondria and the inside of your cells. So it's actually pure energy that has nothing to do with stimulants or anything like that. So it's really, really good for your body, because you are using your natural resources within yourself to provide energy. And this is what we want to achieve long term, even without having products in our body. We want to be able to be in a healthy state with exercise, with water, with good sleep, with good attitude towards life, with different things. And this will get you to a point where your body is producing natural energy. So let's go to the next one. We also see that it can also help us with mitochondrial power, which has to do with the carnitine. How many of you have ever tried carnitine here on Instagram or any other platform, maybe on Facebook? Let me see. How many of you have tried carnitine? Yes, I'll share the slides in a second. I'm just making sure that they see it here on okay, we're back on Facebook. Now you can see them. Perfect. I'm gonna just take out my video completely so you can see the entire information. Alrighty. So how many of you, question, have tried? How many of you have tried the the carnitine, L-carnitine? How many of you have tried L-carnitine? Let me see. Let me see how many of you have tried L-carnitine. Have you ever tried it? I have, and it's really good. I want to tell you that it's really, really good. And what is it for? I'll tell you in a second. But L-carnitine, okay, let me see here. Okay, one person on YouTube, yes. All right, on the private chat. On Zoom, anybody has ever tried L-carnitine? Or do you know what that is? Carnitine. Have you ever tried it? Yes, no, no, yes. Let me see. Nope. Well, Google it. And I'm going to tell you, L-carnitine is one supplement that most sports people, most people who go to the gym or if you are going to a class like a kickboxing class or a HIIT class or any type of like sports that have to do with high energy, they recommend that you take L-carnitine. Now, if you're taking Vita C, you're actually producing it within yourself. Instead of trying to take another product, you actually produce it, which is really cool. Really, really cool. All right, so let me get back into our slides. Let me see. Perfect. I'm going to, okay, let's go to the next slide. As you can see here, what is the difference between having food and liposomal vitamin C is very clear. While food and fruits provide essential vitamin C, liposomal delivery actually goes straight into the cells. So it helps your body to fight against the degradation of, the things in your stomach. So you're actually producing your own cell. You're not producing, but your body is not degrading the vitamin C that you take with this liposomal vitamin C because it's protected. Now, energy and fat metabolism. So if you want to lose weight, well, this is not a weight loss product. However, it has to do, as I was telling you, with the carnitine production, which is that product or active ingredient that your body produces normally, naturally, while you're taking vitamin C to get the fatty acids, in translation, to get your fat to be converted into energy. So you probably have heard about ketones and all those things. Well, let me tell you one thing. While this is not a ketone, it acts like a ketone. It acts like, like if you're having to go into ketosis without going into ketosis, which means you are taking this, you have the vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, you ingest it, and your body creates carnitine. And this actually burns fat. Now, can you lose weight with vitamin C? Well, that's not the purpose of it, but it naturally converts some of the fat in our body into energy, which is really good. Now, it also has the ATP conversion, which it is another process aside from the carnitine that activates the cellular functions. So our body actually, does not go into fatigue mode, which means that, let's say that you are fighting an illness and you're taking vitamin C. Normally, let's say that we have a cold. Normally, we get really tired. How many of you have gotten a really ugly cold lately? I don't know if you've ever gotten a really bad, ugly flu lately. Just type it here in the chat. Who? I was about to, and it was not fun. I was falling asleep everywhere. Who in this chat or in this Zoom or maybe on Facebook, just tell me. I was about to get really sick. Let me see. Who says me? All right. I see that some people are watching. Yes. I was getting really sick, to be very honest. And I took vitamin C. I took, Vita C, and of course, your levels of energy are not the same, but I did not feel exhausted, which is really cool. It's like you're sick, your body feels a bit weird, but you're functioning properly. So let's go to the next slides. It has to do with cellular regeneration. Now, this is really interesting. I know that in many countries we can't say, and I say it very honestly, our products are not designed to cure, to diagnose, to treat, or to do anything with no disease. They're not a medical device, they're not a medication, they're not a treatment, but they're food. So it's really cool what your body can do with food and what your body can do on its own when you give the proper nutrition. Now, what does vitamin C help you with as well, which is damaged cell absorption? So your cells, which are damaged, and let me explain it to you. I was a pre-cancer patient just a few years back, which is not fun. Let me just drink the rest. And it's very scary. It's very I mean, it's scary because first of all, you don't even know that you have a disease. Like in my case, every single year I do at least from 2 to 3 checkups, because of the IVF process that I've been going through. Now, I did not know, I did not feel anything, I did not feel sick, I was not feeling pain. However, I was diagnosed with abnormal cells. Now, what is that? It's a degradation of a part of your body. Why does that happen? It has to do with oxidation, it has to do with your mood, yes, with your attitude in life. Like if you're always complaining and you're naggy and you're negative, you're gonna get sick. I'm just telling you out of my heart, just forgive people and move on. But if you are giving your body the right nutrition, you're gonna be okay. I mean, of course, we all will be going. We're all going to die at some point. None of us know when, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I recommend, highly recommend, that if you're in health and wellness, and especially if you are a part of our partners, start living healthy. Start giving a good example to other people. And I'm going to tell you how you can start. And I know it's not cheap, but you need to invest in yourself. Eat better, sleep, drink plenty of water, exercise at least 3 or 4 times a day. And the most important one, have the best attitude. Have the best attitude towards others. Love people. And instead of like paying evil for evil, pay good to people, because all of these things are free, and you can actually get better in your body. Now, what can you also do extra? What I did this test because I needed to do it by regulation on the IVF clinics, because I have been taking tons of hormones, which is ridiculous. And you can actually get really sick if you are not careful. So I figure that because of whatever reason, like hormones or whatever you want to call it, I had abnormal cells, precancerous cells. Scary, scary type of cells with, a form of a virus that was like not fun. So those damaged cells can actually be absorbed by the vitamin C. You can actually, not by the vitamin C, but vice versa. Your cells, which we all have, aging cells, all of us. I'm not saying that we all have cancer. That's not what I'm saying, but we do have cells in our body that are in decay, that are not okay. And I'm going to tell you one thing. There's some really cool studies, and there are proven medical studies, not about Vita C, not about this product, but about liposomal vitamin C and just vitamin C, that have demonstrated that these things, the ingredient, the components, the molecules of vitamin C are alike the glucose molecules. They're very similar. So what happens? Abnormal cells, precancerous cells, cancer cells, they thrive on glucose. That's like the fuel for them. So when you have vitamin C, I'm not saying that this is going to cure your cancer if you have cancer. That's not what I'm saying. You need to follow the directions of your doctor. I had many friends and people who have ignored doctor's orders and they're dead today. Unfortunately, some of my friends. Don't be like that. Always use everything available from science, from doctors, from medical advice from professionals, and also food, good lifestyle, supplements. But in the case of vitamin C, you can actually see that those cells who are aging or they're on decay, they come and they see the vitamin C molecule, they come and they eat it. And what do you know what happens? Let me see. Do you know what happens when they eat the vitamin C? When they come and they like, boom, I'm eating the vitamin C. Let me see here on Zoom because I know that they're faster to respond than in any other platform. What do you think that happens whenever an abnormal cell or an aging or damaged cell comes and eats the vitamin C molecule. What happens? There's one word that is here on the screen. Somebody wants to tell me? And if not, I'm going to tell you. It's called apoptosis, which means the damaged cells, they die. They die because, vitamin C is an antioxidant. So it degrades the cells that are, abnormal or that are damaged. Not in every case. There are medical studies which prove that a percentage of those cells die. Some of them don't. So don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that you're going to be cured of all of your diseases, because that's not what I'm saying. But the point is that this, the vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C, is great for this, for antioxidant protection. So let's go to the next slide, and I'm going to give you a secret. I'm going to give you a secret today. And let me see. Yes, we have it here. Yes, everybody's in every platform. All right. So we're going to finish very soon, because we want to make sure that we give you enough time to go and tell all of your friends that tomorrow we're going to be having a flash sale of Butters products on NH Global website. Of course, we have different promotions going on right now. You can get up to 25% off on the NH Global, some of the NH Global products. So just go and take a look at it at the website. It's great. So let's talk about, the next slide. And we are going to talk about beauty. And this is the secret. Now, if you have YouGlow, these both combined are, it. Vitamin C is essential for activating collagen enzymes, which are crucial for the synthesis and stabilization of collagen fibers, thereby promoting overall skin health and elasticity. So if you want to have a beautiful skin for a long time, because we're all going to wrinkle, but you can kind of like just look a little bit more iron, more like plumpy. How? Well, hydrate, get vitamin C, get collagen, and that's great. It also strengthens the skin by supporting collagen formation, and it helps with the wounds. Now, I want to tell you one thing. I used to be taking the blood thinners because, I had a blood clot because of IVF. There's a lot of complications with these treatments. And I was injecting in my legs and in my stomach and everywhere, and I was having bruises. But I'm going to tell you one thing. This helped me a lot. Helped me tremendously. Like, I knew, like, one day I will have a big bruise because, these medications cause a lot of bruising. And I took vitamin C. The next day, I saw how it was clearing out. So inside, your healing inside, like, is at the cellular level. It's really great. Like, really, it's not something that I'm just making out just to sell something. I'm just telling you because I love things that come from the inside out, because I come from a family that's prone for cancer. Some of my family members, a lot of them unfortunately have passed away from cancer. My mom had cancer, and I just since I was little, I've been trying to live as much as I can in a way that I avoid those things, like from not eating sugar, not eating lactose and things like that. And it's good, and I'm not gonna give you a lecture on that, but this is great for regeneration of our body inside out. Now, we also have defense, immune defense, and recovery. As I was telling you, the white blood cells actually have a way to concentrate faster when you're taking vitamin C, and they enhance the ability to combat infections, and they provide a vital support to the immune system during times of stress and illness. Stress, yes, when you're stressed, when there's a lot of things going on in your life, when you're dealing with different situations around your family, around yourself, this is a great support for stress. Alongside that, recommended if you're going through stress, or you're depressed, or you're going through a lawsuit, or through a really bad problem personally, take Refine. Refine will help you get balance because it provides a cognitive support, which is your brain, your immune system as well. And this one is going to help you fight, the stress that comes through different, sides. Either it could be an illness or, as I was telling you, stressful situation. It will not take away the stress, I'm telling you, but it will support you. Now, it also helps you with mucous membranes, and it helps you to reduce a cold. And this is proven. This is proven with documented studies. It's proven that while you're taking vitamin C, you can reduce the duration of your occasional cold, and it helps you with the symptoms, as I was telling you. Like in my case, if before I was taking vitamin C or any other type of vitamin C, I will get a cold and I will be sick for probably 7 days. Sometimes, if it was an influenza, probably even 15 days. It was not good. Whenever I started taking vitamin C, even before taking Vita C or liposomal vitamin C, I saw an improvement. Now, with liposomal vitamin C, I can tell you that I'm not going to tell you the amount of days, because I don't want to get anybody, any regulator, to come and tell me that I can't say anything. But for me, it was less than 7 days. And it was really cool to see that, yes, while I was sneezing, while I had some runny nose, I did not get completely congested. Well, sometimes I don't at all, but sometimes I do. And I was not feeling like completely fatigued. I was feeling okay, a little bit drained, but then you can see how your body starts recovering, and it's really great. So I'm gonna just leave this out, the slides, and I'm gonna see if there's any questions before we wrap it up. And don't forget, and we're going to be having a promotion for Butters tomorrow. So we have not even announced it in our social media. So I'm telling you, go and tell everybody that even if still these prices are not on the website, they will be for the entire European Union. Wherever we have Butters products, you're gonna have a really great discount. So anyways, consider this is a great product, and we might have some surprises for next week. We'll see you next week. We're gonna be talking about another product, which is gonna be a beauty product. And tell all your friends, we're gonna be having a promotion tomorrow, and it's going to be a flash sale, which means we don't know when it's going to start. Well, it starts tomorrow, but we don't know when it's going to end. So I'm going to leave you with this. Have a great day. We'll see you very soon. And I am very sorry for the disruption on all of the technology, but we're here. Thank you for your patience. We'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.